Yeah, you chop it first. Take it out first. Yeah. That's what I do.
Wow. We're even going shorter than that. Okay, so anytime I'm going shorter, it's good to just get rid of some of that hair that might get in your way. So that's why I've done that. We are going to do it that way, right? We've decided we're going to go just below her chin because when you are dealing with facial shape, now what would happen if I brought her length right here? It would show off her face more, but it would also make her look a little round. So by bringing that length a little longer, it creates a more oblong shape, the ideal face shape, okay? But we've also decided maybe we would make it a little edgier and do a slightly asymmetrical. What do you think? Yeah, that look super cute. Already by taking that length off though, you can already, it just opens her up all the way around. So we will establish our length here. Knew exactly where I wanted that front to go. It's good to go ahead and put your sections in and then know when to work to the back, because if I started in the back without really measuring out where I wanted to end up, I might not end up in the right spot, and it's really important, especially when you're dealing with facial shape, that you are in the right area. Already you can see how that's going to look. Now I'm sectioning off the top of the ear and back. Using my comb to section a nice clean section, I call that target parting. I use my pointer finger and my clip or comb and get right where I'm going with a nice clean section. Established where I need to be on both sides. So hair cutting is just about connecting the dots, isn't it? You have a nice guide and you're golden. You just follow your own line there. Now you see how I've turned my shear to the left. When I'm working to the left, it's very comfortable for me. But when I move back to the right, a lot of us want to go in and cut this direction. But what happens is you have one side that's flowing nice and one that always wants to give you a little trouble. So you have to turn that shear around and cut in the direction that you want the hair to flow. Okay, drop my next section.
Yeah, looks great, man. Looks really nice.
I told them we were going to do some new brows now. Okay, now I'm slightly elevating at a 45 degree, and I'm shattering that next length. What you really want to be careful here, though, is that you drop past my previous cut section. Otherwise, you'll end up layering the hair. I don't want to layer the hair. I just want to, what's up with me today? I just want to shatter the ends a little. And also what's very important is that everything from behind the ear is coming straight back. If I went in too much, I would get a little dippy-doo here. So this is coming straight back, dropped out my guide, and shatter that end. Is everyone able to see all right? Drop out my guide and shadow the end. And again, here I am wanting to kind of go off to the side, but I have to be careful and think about where my positioning is to get right back behind my work. So my chest is always in front of my work.
Keep please alignment.
Again, shadow that off. I've dropped below my section. So there's no harsh lines. Everything is very blended, very flowy. It's kind of a new take on classic bob with an edge. So there's no more, there could be a little bevel if she wants, but more of a jaggedy, soft edge, straight edge. So when you think about razor cutting, do you think about thin hair at all? Thinning the hair? I don't either. A lot of people do, and they get nervous because of that. But everything is on purpose. And that's why it's good to use terms like sculpting and piecing and framing and disconnecting or interior work. Because that's what razor cutting is. Shattering that last section off. Happening so far, and cut in the direction I want that hair to flow. Now I could easily lay my razor up against this, but I want the hair to push forward, so cutting in the direction I want the hair to flow. See how I've turned my hands? This was how I started, but because her shoulder got in the way, can't necessarily move it, I've turned my hand around and beveled her hair under. So what's going to happen is that hair is going to naturally bevel under, kind of like an undercut. Turn my finger under. She made it back. So I'm doing the same thing, turning that under just a little bit. Cute. Now work to the opposite side. This side is not gaining length. Although if you want a little bit of a point, you can leave it. If you want it more straight across, that's up to you. Now I don't want you to so much feel like you have to do this haircut exactly like this, but I want you to pay attention to the techniques.